I came to realize this later in life as a business owner that people are not expenses, people are assets. But I had to learn it the hard way. When I was hiring, I would look for the cheapest, the most affordable person I could hire, not what they were going to contribute to the company. And I would actually go out and look for people with no skills, looking at somebody who was really desperate for this job and would want to get add anything. And this later I came to understand that I was looking at it all wrong. But also the mistake that really happens and happens even up today is when somebody comes to the company. I see it all the time, even in the social media where people are complaining, I cannot go and work for that company because cost they're not paying me much, I cannot survive on that money. They don't look at it from this perspective of if I go to that company and I contribute this way to this company, would it also make me grow? Would it move me to the next level? They look at it from how will I survive? How will I pay my rent? How will I sustain myself in this space? So basically, they are focusing on themselves but not focusing on what is the value add that I will then add to this company. And now that is where we really have a lot of hurdles because when somebody comes to me and talks about themselves without talking to me and telling me what value are they going to add to this company, it makes it very difficult to consider the person because I know everybody looks at it from the point of what is in it for me. The way the person I'm bringing into the company is looking at it and is looking at it from the point of view of what is in it for me is the same way the company will be looking at it. Of if I bring this person to this company, of what value will they add to the company? And I think if we reach a middle ground on what everybody should gain from this person coming into the company and the company having this person, then everything will work out for both of them. I've had instances where companies or company owners complain about this person has messed me up and yet I was helping the person out. Or a company employee who's been fired is complaining about I was fired and yet I was helping this company. I wonder how they'll survive without me. Because we are all selfish. So can we look at it from the perspective of what value am I going to add to this person? That is from the company's point of view. And the other person is, if I come into this company, what value will I add to this company that will make this company pay me for the value that I'm adding to it? That's how me as a person I'm looking at it. I don't know how others look at it.